Hey, B, I got that gift for you, baby.
What's up with it, man?
I'm ready to give you that gift.
Yes, sir.
Open mind, baby.
Yes, sir. Hey, we got, hey. What's up with it, baby?
Cue the turn.
Alright, what's up, man? It's your boy Omo Sensei. I'm on the rise right now. I'm with your boy Ayobami Adeagbo. I don't know if you want to put your government name out there like that.
You already did.
But we got him. He got his little design thing that he does. Open Minds Apparel. So don't tell them a little about it.
What's up, everybody? Like he said, my name is Ayobami, but everyone just calls me Ayo. I'm one half of the founders of Open Minds Apparel, aka OPMI Apparel. So I just do, streetwear. I do hoodies, tees, sweatpants, you name it. I'm, trying to keep going and doing some new stuff too. So.
All right. So we got a few questions for you. So the first question I want to ask you is, like, you also going to school, right?
Yeah.
So tell them, like, the journey with that, balancing, like, being doing medical school and being a designer.
So I just finished grad school. Applying to med school right now. So balancing, it's a little tough. I mean, I try to do things in between classes. When I do have downtime, that's when I try to get some designs made. But other than that, a lot of it isn't, too difficult. I work off of my phone and my laptop. So, if I get orders, to get it on my phone, I go home, I package them myself. And, I take them to the post office when I'm not in class. So,
yeah. So how did, like, the whole design, like, come up? Like, just, like, somebody help you do it or whatever, like, or it just came to your mind and just, like, popped up?
So which design are you talking about? You talking about the eye?
Yeah,
you
all
talking
of them,
about?
bro. I'm not gonna lie, all of them. Like, the brain, the OPMI, and the eye, whatever. Like,
so the eye, like I said, I'm one half of the founders. The other half isn't here right now, but that's my younger brother, IB. He was the one that actually came up with the idea for the eye, and he got someone, artist actually, to get it done for him, and so that's how that came about. And I saw it, and I was like, yeah, that's dope. We got to put that on everything. You know what I mean? OPMI, this with the open, literally the open brain. It took me a while. I think it was last Christmas break. So yeah, about a year ago I created it. So I basically sat at my desk for like a couple hours and I was just trying to create something. And I went through like 6 different designs, nothing was hitting. And then I just was like, you know what, I don't care. I'm gonna just chop the brain. I'm gonna chop the head on the O, open it up, throw a brain in there.
Yeah.
And I sent it to a couple of my friends and it was like,
so you came up, you drew it out on the paper.
Yeah. Well, not on paper. I do a lot of my work through Photoshop. So
Photoshop?
Photoshop, Illustrator.
A whole bunch of stuff?
Yeah, I was testing a whole bunch of stuff, and I just was frustrated, man. I was like, yo, I can't come up with nothing that's gonna hit. I just said, you know what? Forget it. I'm gonna just open this. Took the letter O, I chopped it open, I threw a brain. I didn't even think it was gonna hit like that. I sent it to a couple people.
That's fresh.
Appreciate it. I sent it to like a couple people, and they were like, this it. This the one. I was like, all right, cool, let's roll with it. So
what about the brain? Just the brain on the.
Oh, the brain on the hoodie. I actually have been thinking about doing this for a good while. Like, I've really thought about putting something on the hood. I wanted to do some hoodies, and I said I just really got to put something on the hood. And I couldn't think of it. Just having artist block, I guess if you want to call it that. And I just say, you know what? Nah, let's put. I mean, the hood goes on your head, so you know what I'm saying. Open minds. Let's put the brain on it, and I put it on there and it look good.
So the process, like, how did you start off with the clothing line? Like, what was the key steps that you had to do for you to get it working?
Key steps. I definitely got a website. I needed that for sure. Made the Instagram. I think I made the Instagram. I was in class one day, and as I typically do, I wasn't paying attention. I just was on my phone, and I made the Instagram, I made the website, or at least I got the website URL and all that stuff, and then I just kind of was on Instagram just searching for manufacturers and things like that. And in the beginning, I was working with some people that were in Cali, and those were the guys that made my first piece that I made for Open Minds. So with those three, pretty much the Instagram, the website, and then working with that manufacturer in Cali, that was about it. And that's how I got started.
It's like, so like, does like your piece, does it like go, cause like you're doing medical, like does that tie into like your clothing line in any way?
It's crazy because Ivy was the one that had brought the name. Like he said, "Yo, we're gonna do a brand. It's gonna be called Open Minds."
So it's Ivy that brought
It's
it up.
Ivy that brought the name. He got the I.
It's the
Ivy,
hype man.
yeah, exactly. Matter of fact, in the beginning, he was the one that wanted to do it like the most. Like, I really wasn't. I wasn't even thinking about doing anything outside of school. That's where my focus was. You know what I mean? So when he brought that to me, I was like, all right, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, you can do your own thing. You know what I'm saying? I guess I'll give you the money if you need some help.
If you need help.
And after that, I started helping him out. And I was like, yo, I really like this process. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's when I really, really got into it. So it's really separate from school. I don't think it had anything to do.
It just kind of ties in together.
I mean, it's just ironic that it did.
Yeah.
I do one day want to be able to kind of, I mean, in the future, you know what I mean, tie some of what I want to do in the future, education-wise, to the clothes. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but
I mean, you kind of got
I'll
it
figure
already
it
with
out.
the brain and stuff, so it's all the same thing, to
Right.
be honest. So, like, what I wanted to ask was that, like, with like the clothing and stuff. So, like, were you getting support like when you first started?
That's a good question. In the beginning, I was getting support from like a couple of my friends. You know what I mean? Just a couple. They liked it. They were like, "Yo, let me buy it." You know, some
then
people will tell you that they like it.
They like it and they
won't buy it.
or
They'll
they
say
want
that
it,
they will,
or
but
they want it
won't.
for free.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I've
yeah.
definitely had a couple people hit me with the let me get the friends and family discount.
Nah, if you're really trying to support, you're gonna support regardless.
And
You're not-
in the beginning, it was slow, man. Like, you know what I mean? I think it was slow for a while, to be honest. Like, I would order a certain amount, and I would always have a lot just sitting in the house. You know what I mean? So I'd have to do sales, I'd have to do giveaways, just to at least
just get it out there.
get a bit off. You know what I mean? But over time, you know, people will notice you. You know what I mean? And I guess like after each drop, I always get more
and more people.
Yeah, more and more people to rock with the brand.
Yeah.
So, that's about it. The beginning was very, very slow for sure.
So your first drop, what was the initial goal? Like, how much were you expecting to sell? What were you thinking? Like, how many did you originally get produced? How much did you sell? And then what was your thinking going to the next step?
So the crazy thing was, that first drop, I wasn't even expecting to sell like a lot. I bought like, I think 25 or 30 pieces, but really I just wanted to, like almost like on some like grand opening type shit. You know what I mean? Like I'm here, you know what I mean? I've got, something, you know what I mean? This is what I like, this is my new business venture almost, you know what I mean? I thought I was gonna sell like maybe 5 or 10.
So it was like a sample run kind of thing.
Yeah.
In a way, just to at least see that I can get something made, you know what I mean, and get it ready for the people. So yeah, that first piece, granted, it was pretty nice. Like it came out a lot better than I thought. But again, like it wasn't that I didn't get that many sales on it. I just wanted to at least say, let me kick off something.
Yeah, put something out.
And then let's keep, let's keep going from here.
So how do you approach your manufacturer if you're like, I have this small number? What do you say to the manufacturer? Like, I want to do this small run.
So the manufacturer that I have, they're pretty okay with it. You know what I mean? They're pretty okay, but small number as in like, they still want me to at least do more than at like 25 or 30. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think I can go. I mean, I maybe I can, but they're gonna probably charge me like something crazy. You know what I mean? Something wild.
So for new designs, you don't do samples. So it's like you design it in your head, and
you
then
just
we got
put
the
it
full
out.
run ready.
So, well, but I do samples. That one actually, it cost me some bread, which is why like it sucks, but it's necessary. You know what I mean? So, like my manufacturer, let's say I just want to do one T-shirt, and I say, hey, make me a sample before I order the full run. They'll be like, all right. The piece and shipping will probably be like $70.
Damn, for one shirt?
Yeah, for a T-shirt.
Golly.
Or like, okay, I just did some bubble jackets, and then I also did a bomber way before. They were like $100 just for one.
Just for
$100.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But the sad part is, and which has happened to me before, is you'll order the full run and it's not what you want.
Yeah.
So,
And you're screwed. You're fucked as soon as that happens.
so the
Yeah.
sample you have to
You
kinda,
have to do it,
kinda
bro.
do the
You
sample.
have to, because then they'll mess up that sample, and then you'll say, hey, listen, this is what I like, this is what I don't like, this is what needs to be fixed. Some people will do another sample.
Yeah.
Some people will just keep doing samples till it's perfect. For me, generally, it's been like, oh, they messed up one thing, so I'll just be like, hey,
Fix this part.
just fix this
Yeah.
on my full run. Make sure it's, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah. Sometimes it works. Sometimes
Sometimes
it
it
still
don't work.
bites me in the ass.
Yeah.
So it's hit or miss. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you've been doing this for a little while. How much was the first run, and where you're at now with your next run? Like
As in, like, how much
the
did
production run. So you did 25 for the first release.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's definitely more because I've seen the numbers you're doing.
For sure.
So it's like, it's the same manufacturer. How do you looking at different manufacturers or what?
So that manufacturer was in the U.S. at my first run. They were in Cali. Charged me something crazy.
I know
but
they gonna charge it crazy.
You know how,
but
yeah,
it's
you know how that
America.
goes.
Yeah, you already know.
So in the U.S. they gonna, you know what I'm saying, they gonna put that change on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But now I do most of my stuff in Pakistan, and I have another manufacturer in China. But most of my clothes I do in Pakistan. Like I said, I did like 25 or 30 pieces that time. Now I'm doing this is my biggest amount so far. This last collection I did, it was about like 250.
Damn.
But like I still broke them up into like different,
Individual
like, oh,
package.
let me do like 30 of these, 50 of these, but all together it was about 250 different like items. You know?
Yeah. That's what's up. Another thing I wanted to ask was like, have you like ever like have any doubts like it's not working out or whatever? Like, well, like what made you like be like, okay, I can do this?
This is about to sound crazy, but I'm Nigerian. We got
I got the same thing, bro. You think you could do everything, right? A little bit, you're like, I can do that.
It's not even. Yes and no though, because it's like, even if I go into something that's like I'm afraid, like me being Nigerian, and I know how our parents are, you know what I mean? They're not rocking with nothing that doesn't seem, you know what I mean, like it's gonna make some money yet.
Yeah.
So it's like when you go into something, you gotta go in like, hey, it might not work today, but it's gotta work eventually.
It's gonna work
you know
eventually,
what I mean?
yeah.
Cause then you turn around and your parents like, look at you. Look at y'all
wasting
y'all wasting money and time.
Cause you remember
Can be in your books where y'all fiddling with clothes.
Cause you remember when like I started the Instagram joint when I was doing the dancing thing. Mom was like, so you want to be dancing all over Instagram? Eh? I said, you should be reading those books, right?
Yeah.
But now, you know, I stopped that. I moved on to something else. I'm doing my little camera junk. And it's, you know, it started slow at first. You know, my dog at the back, he helped me. You feel me? Mr. King Infinity.
Shout out.
Shout out to my dog. But yeah, he started helping me, and I started like practicing stuff because of like my brother and things. You know, like like when you practice and you just keep going at it, you eventually gonna get what you want and what you need from the thing that you're doing. Cause and then when my mom see, oh, everybody is asking Wale, they want picture. She's like, oh yeah, there goes my son, and let's keep on going.
Now they with it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
But actually, outside of just being Nigerian, though, they're definitely, I have doubts with every release. Literally every release. It's like, I don't know what it is. It's like, you know, I actually saw an interview with another guy. I don't remember who it was, but he definitely said, like, streetwear and just clothing in general, it's like an art that you're putting out for people to judge, and they're judging with their dollars. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So you know what I mean? You have to be ready to be judged by people because you're putting it out.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely like, especially in the beginning, like when I first put out my first piece, I was real excited to do it. And then after I dropped it, I was like, what am I doing? Like, why am I even doing this clothing stuff? Like, it takes too many years. Or like, I was like, man, people are not gonna like my stuff. And then I just was like, let me put out something else. Then after you drop the second one, you still sitting there like, why am I even doing this?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not gonna work out. Boom, then you drop the next one. I think it's just perseverance, you know what I mean? Just knowing that eventually I'm gonna get there. I don't know how I'm gonna get there.
But eventually
I'm gonna get there.
Doors
You know
gonna
what
start
I mean?
opening,
Doors
bro.
are gonna start opening
Doors
some
gonna
way,
start
somehow.
opening.
God is gonna open the door for me, you know what I mean?
Yeah, amen.
Eventually.
Cause like I'm not gonna lie, bro. When I was buying all this stuff, I'm like, where am I getting the money from?
Right.
I don't know where I'm getting this money. Money just coming out of nowhere. That's like for me to support. Every time I was like, dang, I don't think I can do it. I might give up or whatever.
Right.
The thing just start coming. You feel me? And that thing is crazy for real. Like it's crazy.
And honestly, and I know for me, like, cause sometimes I pray sometimes like, God, like, is this even a waste of time? You know what I mean? But the reason why I know, like, I'm gonna just keep going, you'll know when you just gotta keep going, when there are days when you don't even know how you about to afford your next release or how you about to, make the next release happen. Somehow it always happens.
Yeah.
Somehow I always get to put out clothes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? At the right time. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I think like, wow, like I ain't making enough money on this. I still need to pay bills and this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
There's no possible way I'm gonna be able to put out anything else after this. This is it. I'm finished.
Yeah.
Somehow I find a way. Somehow I find a way.
You find a way to put it out there.
And, somehow to get some clothes and put it out. Yeah.
So like, okay, what can we expect from the next season that's coming up? Like anything coming out like this spring?
So this is my first actual collection. So I used to just do like just individual pieces. So I'm probably gonna go back to just doing a couple individual pieces. Because I was actually having a lot of fun doing that. Because it's like, what I'm saying, I do something, I like design something, put it out. Design something, put it out. This release, it took me some time. Like I took some months and really sat there and made each piece individually.
You can see the quality.
Appreciate it. And so I'm definitely gonna put out a couple individual pieces, different colorways and things like that. And then I'm gonna again prepare for probably another fall collection or a summer piece. But definitely this spring, I'm definitely gonna do a couple of just individual pieces. I did a piece a while back. I called it the flavor tees. It was just basically some basic T-shirts
with the
had
little
the eye on it and the OM on the back, and I just threw them in different colors. They did real well because like they were just I didn't make them too expensive. You know what I mean? So a lot of people wanted them, and a lot of my friends still wear them. They say it's just like a very general piece they can throw on with anything.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely gonna do those again. So that'll probably be my next set of clothes that I'll make this coming spring.
Okay, that's what's up.
So, what do you like to wear? So definitely, I'm sure. What kind of brands you look at that you're interested in,
For sure.
and then like kind of flavor what you create. So like the layering pieces you talked about right now. Like what else are you interested in?
Oh man, definitely love Off-White. I wish I could afford it, but one day, you know what I mean. Definitely love what Virgil is doing with everything. Supreme, of course. Supreme is just like, that's just Supreme, you know what I'm saying? Like that's actually, Supreme and Bape are two brands that I really watch like real closely. Cause for sure I remember reading about Bape, how they started off with just small amounts, like small numbers, you know what I mean? And that's how they grew their popularity. So that's how I try to do my stuff too. Like I don't do huge numbers, I just do like a decent amount, get them to who gets to them first, and then try to create that supply and demand. Same thing with Supreme, but Supreme is on another level right now. So they
do everything.
Right.
They just slap the label on a skateboard.
But they
put on a brick.
Creative range of things they do. They'll do a brick. They'll do a crowbar. They'll do a skateboard. They'll do.
They've done a raft. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
No, definitely.
Ambulances, whatever. They don't care. Like they're for real with it. But
and they can do that.
What is it like working with your brother though? So you like it's money.
Yeah.
Brothers are it's a you can bump heads, but now you got money involved.
Yeah.
You got two different ideas. Like what's it like working with your brother?
So the crazy thing is these past couple of years it's actually been pretty simple because I haven't been home. I've been in school. I've been away. So I just kind of shoot him a text like, yo, these are my designs. You know what I mean? Sometimes he'll say he likes it. Sometimes he says he doesn't. And he's got his own life, you know, too, because he's still an undergrad.
Yeah.
He's got that. You know, and he does party promotion. So I think he's more, it's really crazy how he's the one that's like wanted to start this brand.
Yeah.
But now he's still like off kind of doing something else. And I'm really the forerunner on the brand
yeah.
now. But yeah, I shoot him a text, you know, I show him designs, and basically we just do that, and we just say, does he like it? Does he not? And I just keep, you know, just shooting him. And if he likes it, you know what I mean? Sometimes if he doesn't like it and I'm feeling it like hard, I'm like, hey, I'm sorry, buddy.
You still gonna put it
My
out
God,
anyway.
Gots to put it out, you know. But a lot of the times, me and Ivy are kind of on the same wavelength with stuff. So we definitely we don't really butt heads too much.
Too much, yeah.
Money, it can cause, you know what I mean? Like, hey, you need to put money here. Nah, bro, I think I need to put money here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
What do you when you say here, like budgeting or like when it like marketing, like
so yeah, like marketing and like or like even the clothes. Like I'll say, hey man, I want to spend this many, you know, this much on these next set of clothes. So I'm gonna make a whole bunch of these. He'll be like, nah, bro, you need to make just a little bit. Take some of that money. Do some Facebook ads and do this and do that. And I'm like, yeah, but hey, this one piece, I gotta do it.
Yeah, you gotta do it.
You know what I mean? I gotta do it. But again, like, we're pretty much on the same wavelength. So we don't really go too crazy. Like, sometimes we'll just be like, all right, whatever. All right. You know? Just do what you want to do.
Yeah, just do what you want to do.
If you think you know what you're doing, do it.
Just do
You know
it.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, we don't really butt heads too much. IB's definitely cool dude.
So, like with the school thing, like what made you like go into like the medical field? Is it because your mother said go and read that?
I already knew he was.
book?
I already knew it was coming. No, actually, so my mom's a nurse.
Yeah.
She's also a professor now. But when I was younger, I used to actually go to work with her sometimes. I'd go in the hospital and just look around. And I'm just like, yo, what's going on in here? I was really young. And my mom was like, hey, these are the doctors. These are, you know, the nurses. And these are patients. And like kind of from them, gradually, I was like, yo, I really like just being in here and things like that. And then in high school, I volunteered at the hospital that she worked at. So I actually used to get to talk to the patients and things like that. I just liked being in the presence of them. You know what I mean? Like I liked, you know, bedside manner and all that stuff, like talking to the patients, seeing how they're doing. And then eventually, you know, I graduated to shadowing doctors. And even then, that's when I already kind of was like, I want to be a doctor. But after shadowing a family practitioner and a surgeon, I was like, oh yeah, this is it.
This is what
I
you
love
want to do?
I love this.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Especially surgery, bro. Like now I'm about to be a nerd, bro. Let me relax. I'm getting nerdy.
go off. But so is that your specialty you're trying to go into?
I definitely want to do surgery.
Surgery's your
Definitely want to do surgery. It's crazy because I feel like, God willing, you know what I'm saying? If I'm a surgeon in the future, I'm going to look back at this video and be like, damn, I did it.
Because I remember the same thing you're talking about, like your mom telling you about the thing and everything. In middle school, I was like, I might be a doctor, and I went into like the pre-med thing.
Yeah.
But then one day I had to like pick up something like very delicately, and my hand started shaking. Trembling. You cannot cut no one open. It's not good for you.
Nah.
So what did you do as a volunteer when you were in the hospital?
The volunteer one was kind of like, I also left out. I actually ended up working at that hospital later on in life. But volunteering, I didn't do much. I mean, I helped the nurses. Just, you know, hey, this patient needs a drink or whatever. Very small stuff like.
But that's more than a lot of people, you know.
Right.
Because I have my sister worked there. She did like the gift shop.
Yeah.
All
You
my
can
cousins did that. So everyone in our family has been like a volunteer at the hospital.
Yeah.
And like the go-to job was transportation.
Transport.
So you get to move around patients and
Yeah.
as a high schooler.
Yeah.
And I remember doing that. I was like, yo, I think I could be working in the hospital.
Yeah.
It's like a lady went into labor one time, and I was like, yo, they put a high schooler on that.
It's crazy. I had an experience just like that. As a matter of fact, it's actually scary because don't mess with women that are in labor, boy, because that's not a game. Like
a painful ass shit.
this is.
Yeah.
Nah, that shit look like it hurt though. I know it hurts, but This experience was actually when I was working there. I did registration at the ER. So like, basically I just did the whole insurance stuff. But, you know, anytime, you know, I was able to get away, I would. So like, we would call labor and delivery. Come get this lady. You know, she needs to do this, that, and the third. It would take eternity. I'm like, I got it. You know what I'm saying? Let me do it. So there was one time, lady came in. She already, I'm like, oh, I know what time it is, boy. So, yeah, bro.
The Lamaze breathing.
No, for real, bro. So I was taking her up the stairs. Bro, she's screaming like I'm doing something wrong. Like, she's like, hurry up. You have to get me up there. I'm like, lady, I don't want you to fall out this wheelchair. Like, I'm trying to get you there as fast as possible. It's different. It is. So I already know as a high schooler, that was probably like, yo, what in the world?
You used to get tips, and the people that are leaving.
I wasn't getting no tips.
You wasn't supposed to get tips though. So
You never got tips?
Nah, because
heck no.
they let the high schoolers discharge people, so they're leaving.
Yeah.
You come in with a wheelchair, like who's leaving, and they sit in the chair and you roll them out.
Oh yeah.
And some people would be
ain't
like,
nobody gonna know.
yeah, some people would be like, oh, thank you so much. And depending on how much the tip was, I'd be like, no, I can't take that. I'm sorry. But it's like, oh, it's a 20. Hey, thank you so much. Bro.
What? So wait. I know y'all interview me, but let me interview you. Where's that level? Like, okay, this is too much money. Like, where's your?
No. I took it if it was enough money.
Yeah.
If it was like money, I'm not getting in trouble
like
for
$1
no
or
little money.
$5.
Or if it was too low, you wouldn't take it.
I'm not.
Yeah,
We're not.
if it's
supposed
I
to-
ain't risking it.
Yeah,
I'm not
we're
risking
I'm
it.
gonna take that 100 though.
Okay.
yeah,
Nah, yeah, 20 sound nice, especially in high school.
Yeah.
Who tips a 20? Like,
Yeah. Rich
all I
niggas.
did was roll you out here, bro.
No facts. Yeah,
You coulda walked.
$20.
Yeah, you gonna take that bit quick.
I'm going to lunch balling. I
That's
want
a-
that. I
that's
want
a
that
jug,
pizza.
man.
Bro, you get the free lunch from the hospital, or
Oh,
you
yeah,
could
facts,
go to like
facts.
the McDonald's or whatever in there.
Okay.
It's like the $20. I'm eating good for a month.
Fuck.
when you're a gym, but you can eat forever with that.
No, in
money.
high school a dub would take me far. What? I don't got no car. I don't got no kids. I just be eating.
Got his snacks.
That's it.
Snacks is life, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, for sure. That's dope.
This might be like one of the last questions, but hobbies, like what are hobbies outside of clothing and
school.
medical and school and all that?
Oh man, I ain't gonna lie. I consider the clothing one of my hobbies, but outside of the two, definitely playing sports with the boys. You know what I'm saying? Basketball, football, Netflix. I'm not a great binge watcher.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy. I'm not a great binge watcher. Like
Day and age. That's
and
crazy.
yeah, it's crazy. After 2-3 episodes, I need to get up and do something.
Oh,
I can't.
man,
I
nah,
feel.
boy.
No one in the room is feeling that.
I'm alone.
Everybody's like, we watched
alone.
6 hours of it.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like it's hard. Like
Especially those days you got
just-
free. I'm going in, boy.
yeah, nah. I mean, granted, I can do 3, walk away for like 30, and then
Come back.
bust another 3.
Yeah.
But like straight, I'm already feeling like I don't know what the outside world looks like. I don't know what time it is. Like, cause I got shades and stuff in the room, so it just be dark in there. You know what I mean? Dang. Other than that, bro.
You missing one, bruh.
What?
Yeah, put the anime on that bit, though.
Oh, I mean,
You been
yeah. Come
tripping.
on now. Definitely got to watch some anime.
Dang,
got
bruh.
to. I fell off. I used to watch it a lot.
Alright,
a lot.
bro.
What are you watching
I
right
fell
now?
off. What am I watching right
What's the
now?
hot shit for you?
What am I watching right now? I'm watching My Hero with Ivy. Ivy's definitely ahead of me, but I'm trying to watch
All
that.
right, so we gonna do like a little game real quick. All right.
Oh, I'm about to
You
fold.
gonna rate. You gonna rank them. You gonna rank. I'm gonna give you like maybe like 5 or 10. You gonna rank them from like S is the best. A is after S, B, then C, then D,
I want
whatever.
that Dragon Ball Z rating.
So yeah. All right, you already know. We gonna.
I think when you play Dragon Ball Z like
Yeah.
on the game,
yeah.
if you get Z, like you a Z fighter.
So-
you know what I'm saying?
So
Doesn't even sound lit.
Yeah.
so the first one is Dragon Ball Z. What you giving that ranking?
Oh, but that's a Z. Come on now.
That's a Z. No, a S.
My S. My bad. Yeah. S.
Okay. Naruto.
Is Dragon Ball really up there though?
But it is. Hold on.
It started
hold on.
though. It started
Let me ask you a
everything
question.
So
Can
long.
you imagine your childhood without
Dragon Ball Z. Yeah.
I can't imagine it without. Tune in next week. It's like, bro, I've been tuning in for 6 weeks. Nothing has happened, bro. That shit.
come on.
Like, I know we
Listen.
got the nostalgia factor.
It's
Yeah.
That's really what's giving.
But
that's why I give
Dragon
it the
Ball
S.
and Dragon Ball Z. Those I stopped after that.
But
There's like Super,
but
there's
you
like,
but
I
you
don't know
gotta
what's
Yeah, I haven't been
but you
on
gotta
Super
think
like
about
that.
it. Dragon Ball Z has influenced so many other anime,
Has
especially
it?
Naruto. Especially Naruto, like everything. Sasuke is blue because of Vegeta. Naruto is orange because of Goku.
Are you serious?
Dead ass.
I actually did not know that.
Color theory. On
Hey,
anime,
you really
that's
just
wild.
taught me something. No, actually, no, wait.
We gotta Google
You can't.
that.
You
We
can't.
gotta
Yeah, I was about to say you
fact
can't
no,
believe.
the creator said it.
Which creator?
The-
I'm about to say you
creator of
can't. You
Naruto.
can't
Fact
believe.
check.
Yeah, you can't believe everything niggas be
I'm
saying.
telling you.
That's too convenient,
All right.
bro.
telling you,
Hey,
bro.
after this, I'm fact checking it.
Fact check it.
If it's full,
We-
I'm
if-
coming
fact
for
check
your
If it's
head.
false,
Go
it's
ahead.
we're gonna roll across like just a little thing on the bottom of the screen right now.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
he's a
wrong.
He's wrong.
So what you giving Naruto?
Man, that's another S, bro.
You got S. My Hero.
I'm gonna give it an A.
A. Damn, why you trying? Why you trying?
Y'all want me to
it?
give it an S? But hold on. Let me get through it though. I ain't all the way there yet. My brother might give it an S.
Yeah.
I'm at A right now. Right now. Like 11 or something
You
like
watch
that.
you watch
I'm
English?
early. I'm real
You watch
early.
English
Ooh,
or sub?
the dubbed or subs?
If you say dub.
Bro,
No,
say dub. I
I-
watch dubs all the time, bro.
No. I actually
man,
do.
dog.
I actually do subs.
That's what dog. That's what dog. Yeah. Sub,
I don't have an
sub
issue
all the
reading
way.
subtitles. Some people really
everything.
can't like focus.
Do you sub everything or is like some stuff? I feel like it's the mood I'm in. Like,
It's because it's,
Okay, if I'm eating,
yeah.
if I'm eating,
You're not trying to-
I don't have time to read. You know
trying
what I'm saying?
How do-
I'm kind of in my
No,
plate.
how
like
do
this.
people read and eat at the same time?
It's
do you
impossible.
see that? I don't understand that.
impossible.
You see people do that? It's like they're reading and
That's impossible.
it's the same thing.
I don't
But
know
now
what-
you add motion.
I don't know where my fork is diving into my plate. You know what I'm saying? I might want some rice and accidentally get some chicken. I might get some chicken and I wanted some rice. You know what I mean? Like,
It's too much.
All right, I'm gonna add Attack on Titans.
ooh, hey, that's my show. I'm sorry, bro.
Show?
That's an S. I rock with
S?
that show so tough.
Dang, what's
I
the
think that's actually one of my. I think that's my favorite. anime
favorite?
right now.
All right.
I love that show, bro.
So all the shows I list to you, which one's like first, second, third, fourth, fifth?
It's a hard question because like I'm older now, so it's like I would have said Dragon Ball Z way back, but like I really like Attack. I think I'm gonna put Attack on Titan
A top.
top.
That's up.
I'm gonna put Dragon Ball Z next for the nostalgic factor.
Okay.
I'm gonna put Naruto.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put My Hero. And I'm only putting My Hero last because I'm
It's
still
new.
early.
It's still new.
I'm still I'm still kind of ahead in the show. I need to get through. I heard it's real raw. Like I heard it's crazy.
You wanted to say something?
Oh no.
I think that's about it. This is Ayobami, Open Minds Apparel.
Yes,
Make sure
sir.
you cop some stuff. It's gonna be linked below. And make sure you like, comment,
Yes, sir.
subscribe to my channel. And we out.
Peace.